Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, boys, to the Football Galaxy Show. Welcome, one and all, to Season 3. We are back, and we are ready to sit back, relax, and reflect on all the crazy action that occurred over the wonderful world of football. I'm your host, as per usual, Football Galaxy, and here with me to always accompany me to reflect on the weekend's action of football is my very good friend, Angry World Cup. How you doing, buddy?
Doing amazing with this music.
You liked it, bro?
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir, baby. Hopefully, fingers crossed that the music does not get copyrighted. It should be, because it's royalty-free music according to the video on YouTube. So fingers crossed, should be good. And yeah, boys, we are back again. Welcome, one and all, to Season 3 of the Football Galaxy Show. We're back, and we're ready to go to talk about some football stuff, of course, because the 2025-26 season has kicked off, and we're here and ready to talk about all of it. So without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? First off, World Cup, let's start with you, brother. How you doing today, bro? How's the weekend going?
Pretty good. I mean, it's been a stressful weekend, but we live in,
Gotcha, brother. Gotcha. And I feel you there, bro. I feel you there. Yesterday was pretty chill, but today I wanted to dig at multiple tasks that I need to do concerning video editing and stuff. So yeah. But boys, we are back. It is great to see each and every one of you guys, whoever ends up turning into the show. We hope to see you guys in the live chat. And yeah, as you can see, I also have a little bit of a new setup, kind of, sort of. Some football kits to show that these are my two babies. This is RC. This is Amy. Say hello, guys. Anyway, tumbleweed in the audience. Anyway,
get a room.
Let's get right into it, shall we? As per usual, guys, we're gonna As per usual, guys, we're going to be starting off the show with the first segment that tends to be the game week recap. That is where we talk about any game we want that happened over the weekend, our reactions to it, what happened in the game, how we feel about the game, etc. And then after that, we'll dig into some football topics, news topics that occurred over the weekend and the past week as well. So without further ado, let's get right into it. And World Cup, do you want to start things off, bro? Anything you'd like to share with us? Any game that you watched over the weekend? Anything?
I have not watched no game this weekend, honestly. And I haven't had the time to. I could just share you my post reactions on how I saw the highlights, I guess you could say. So first off, I gotta talk about, of course, Barcelona. Yes, the Barcelona Glazers back with that 6-0 defeat against Valencia today. So, hey, man.
Oh,
hey, they got that's a good start for the season. Yet last game we did end up drawing, but in the other, they're proving themselves. They're trying to get their form back as well, which is really cool. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Lewandowski scored 2 goals. Yes, he scored 2. And then I believe it was, I don't remember who the other guy was. The other Rafinha, I know he scored 1. Yep, and then Fermin Lopez scoring 2. So that's one thing I would. I mean, I don't really have much thoughts. 6-0. I mean, I'm gonna stay calm. The season just started. I can't assume who's winning La Liga right now, because Real Madrid is still, they're always a threat. So I don't like to have faith early into the season. Next, I did see the highlights of Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest.
Damn,
yes, sir.
Yeah, those goals. Gotta give it to Zubamendi, man. Yeah, gotta give it to him. I believe
a chef's kiss of a golazo.
Gyökeres is getting a goal too. I mean, it was not an impressive goal, but he still got his goal too. I do want to ask though, what do you think? Okay, this is a question. I don't know if you made a prediction, but how many goals do you think Gyökeres will get this season in the Prem for Arsenal?
Well, I mean, considering the fact that obviously the Premier League is a different competition than the Portuguese league, if I'm not mistaken, I think Gyökeres literally scored more goals in the game that he started or at least played in the Portuguese league. Considering there's 38 games in the Premier League usually, I would say most definitely around 20, maybe a little bit more than 20. I would say more than 30. I don't know about that, to be honest, but I'd say around 20 to be safe.
Okay. Right now he's got 3 goals in the Prem, so it's a start. So like let's see how the season goes. Hopefully, if I'm not mistaken, we are coming through with Champions League football coming up on Tuesday. Yep. First Champions League game for Arsenal will be against Athletic Bilbao, so that's actually going to be an interesting one. I'm not going to lie. Can't wait to see that. Hopefully.
Indeed.
Actually, my class got canceled, so I actually will be tuning in for that. So we're good on that. But yeah, and then I guess another one is Barcelona versus Newcastle on Thursday. I actually kind of am excited to see that. I want to see how this Newcastle team plays against Barca. Either ways, though, Newcastle. I didn't see the game, but I picked them. I picked them for League of Pundits this week. Chef's kiss. Thank you for getting that 1-0. I needed that. I needed those points because, yeah. Overall, I think that's it for me. I don't have any more games I can recap. Oh yeah, and then there's the Manchester Derby, 3-0. Man City winning. I don't know the recap on that one. Oh no, actually, I did see one game live. I lied about that. Actually, I actually was watching the Tottenham game against West Ham on Friday, or was that yesterday? That was yesterday, right?
Okay, that was yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the latest game. Because I'm not going to wake up. I'm not like I love Arsenal, but I'm not going to wake up at 7 to watch Arsenal play, bro. I'm sorry. But I got home.
Dude, it was at 7 for you. You know what time it was for me? In the Pacific Coast?
4 in the morning.
It was at 4:30, dude. Yeah.
Damn. I was gonna say is, I saw the Tottenham game against West Ham. That was a dude, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This Tottenham team seems really good, but I don't think they're gonna. Once it comes to the London Derby, I still think Arsenal's gonna overtake Tottenham.
Yeah, I honestly agree.
But it's crazy.
It's gonna be a heck of a game, though, and it won't be an easy one.
It's crazy to see that West Ham, because they're facing one of their former players, Mohamed Kudus, and of course they end up losing, and I believe the fans are going on him like crazy. So, yeah.
Dude, the West Ham fans are so freaking salty. Like for some reason, they're still not over
Hey,
Declan Rice leaving for Arsenal. Like,
don't do my boy Merrick like that, bro. Come on.
Okay, America's the exception, though. America's the exception. Like, I want to be a bit surprised if he ends up popping up at some point in the show. Hopefully. Loud and CV, how you doing? Helpo. All right. So, dude, you mentioned the Manchester Derby. I watched the highlights for that game, and I just gotta say, that first goal, right? That Phil Foden scored. I mean, there was like what, 5 Man U players in the box, and still no one stopped Phil Foden. Like that was just atrocious defending for Man United. So, they deserve to lose that game, dude.
But like, bro, United. How do they have one good game against Arsenal and then they just rubbish now? Like they can't do nothing.
Exactly, dude. Yeah.
Plus, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Donnarumma's first game in City too. So there's a shout out on that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was also the first game for Man U's new goalkeeper, whose name is escaping my mind really quick.
No. Quick. Bayindir has been a Man United player for a minute.
Oh shoot! Okay, never mind. My bad, boys. My bad. I thought it was a new guy. Okay.
No.
Well, Bayindir had a horrific performance anyway.
I think you're talking about Lemons. I don't think it's his fault. I think it's
Lemons
at this point. Dude, I don't know what that formation is, man. That formation is not it. I don't know. I'm looking at the formation. I'm like, what is this?
The 3-4-2-1.
No, don't ever cook with that.
I'm sorry, but is Mbemo seriously a CF, or isn't he more of a striker?
Mbemo, he's more like a winger.
I mean, clearly. clearly Emery does not exactly know what's going on for this team. Like,
Yeah,
this is not his team. That's basically it. This is not his team.
he's more likely a winger. I is actually hold up there. Actually, since we're bringing that up, I don't know if you know. Today, so Napoli. No, there's actually another game I do want to talk about. I wish I was watching it live. Kind of regret watching it. Tottenham over West Ham because I saw like I just kept getting notifications on my phone. Before I continue to that one, bro. Another thing with this Man United, like proving that Man United is just like a curse. It proves it because if you didn't know, Rasmus Højlund ended up scoring his debut goal for Napoli today, or was it yesterday? I don't remember, but he scored the debut goal. That just proves it. If Rasmus Højlund has like if Rasmus Højlund has a killer season this season, bro, it's Man United, bro. That's the issue.
Bro, I've said it all the time. Like, you of all people know that I've said this all the time. My dad of all people knows that I've said this all the time.
But listen, though, the only exception you're going to get from Man United switching people's careers is Rashford. He has not. No, Rashford, no. He's the only one who hasn't not proved himself. But everyone else, they have. We got to see how Onana plays this season for Trabzonspor, I believe it is. So we'll see how they place in the league or if he be conceding goals. So,
speaking of which, Onana on his debut for his new team actually played against Ederson because Ederson is now playing for Fenerbahce.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit of bro, it's like one of the biggest coincidences in football because just today was the Manchester Derby, and in Turkey we got to see two former Manchester goalkeepers go at it against each other. So kind of a coincidence.
And Fenerbahce's team wins. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Mourinho's no longer the manager. I forgot he's no longer.
Yeah, he got sacked. I think he got sacked earlier this week, if I'm not mistaken, or last week.
Yeah, that's crazy. Another thing. Okay, so the game I did want to talk about was actually the Juventus versus Inter Milan game. The ending score was
the highlights for that game.
4-3. 4-3 is crazy. Yeah. I have to see the highlight. I was like, bro, I kind of wish I was watching it live because I kept seeing notifications on my phone. Because I saw Inter was winning like 3-1, and Juventus really pulled like a remontada, I believe it is. So, did I say it right? Remontada? I don't know, but Juventus really
something like that. Yeah,
I can't pronounce it. It's my grammar, but let me pull that up. Juventus versus Inter. Yes, man. Like, look at this. So Juventus scores a first goal in the 14th minute. And then Hinter scores a goal in the 30th minute, so that's 1-1. Juventus scores another goal, so it's 2-1. And then we got another goal coming from Inter, and then another goal coming from Inter, so they're up 3. And then another goal coming from Juventus, like in the 80th minute, and then in the 90-plus minute, a goal from Juventus, and Juventus wins it 4-3. And if I'm not mistaken, now this should actually change a little bit of the league now because Juventus and Napoli are tied in first. And so this should be interesting. Maybe I would like to see Juventus win the league again. It's been a minute, don't get me wrong, but we got to see how this thing goes, bro.
Dude.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, the only thing that I like to point out here is this team that I've never heard of, by the way, Cremonese, is in the top 4 as of this moment. Granted, they're tied with Milan and Roma.
Cremonese, if you didn't know, I'm pretty sure you know this. Cremonese just signed Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy's playing there.
Is that the team? Oh wow, okay. I did not know that.
Which is a random team. I don't know why he signed to Cremonese. I know Cremonese because, dude, playing FIFA, like, you see these teams a lot. So I'm familiar with the teams. I'm not familiar with the players, but I know that Jamie Vardy plays at Cremonese.
Dude, even the crest itself is so wonky. Like, this is one of I told you, I've never heard of this club before. So this is like one of the weirdest clubs I've ever seen. Like, just with the crest.
You know what you want to know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Croatian national team.
A little bit, I can see that.
It's the Croatian. It's just the Croatian colors, bro.
Colors.
It's Croatia and Juventus and Italy. But I was gonna say is that what I was gonna say. So one team I actually want to see, hopefully, like play Champions League or win the league is Roma. I feel like Roma has the potential that they gotta break it soon, man. I'd like to see Dybala win something on the Roma shirt, dude. So
Yeah, it would be pretty awesome to see Roma or even Juventus, like you mentioned, win. Like, bro, because we've seen the Milan teams win it recently several times. I mean, with the exception of Napoli as well, but the other teams that used to dominate the league in the past and like in the early 2000s, literally like Juventus and Roma. I mean, it would be pretty cool to see them win the league again. But like you mentioned this. You mentioned to me this before, and like one of the coolest features of the Serie A, which makes it maybe even slightly underrated, but one of the most entertaining leagues in Europe, is just the fact that really anything can happen. Like there's no consistency when it comes to the champions of the league. It's unpredictable. So, I mean, at the moment, anyone could win. Like Inter's in 11th place for crying out loud. They could end up winning the league.
Yeah,
Milan's
but
in fifth, they could end up winning the league.
We're only 3 games into the season too, but like
Exactly.
the season just started.
Exactly.
I know that Udinese is in 3rd place right now. So
right.
And the thing is, Cremonese hasn't played their next game. Their next game is against Hellas Verona. That's the thing. If they win, they'll be in 3rd place in the Serie A, or actually tied for 1st. So, because technically Juventus and Napoli are tied. Well, goal differential. Yeah, don't get me wrong. So yeah, technically, I like to see what's up with this. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna hopefully. I want to see what this week. Because it's not. There won't be playing any Serie A until like Saturday. I think I'm gonna try to check out AC Milan versus Udinese this Saturday and see how that goes. Maybe we'll check that out and see how we'll see how Serie A games goes for me.
Gotcha. All right. Shifting gears a little bit to the Premier League, back to the Premier League, I should say. You mentioned Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. I also ended up watching the highlights for that game as well, just to dig a little bit more in that game because, well, we're both Arsenal fans anyway. And right here. First goal from Zubimendi, absolute golazo. I mean, without a single doubt. Brilliant banger. Like, bro, I gotta say, like, Arsenal probably deserved to win this like 5-0, to be honest, because they created so many chances and they were pretty close. So, but nonetheless, great performance overall. Great win. We're back on track. We're still behind Liverpool. We're in 2nd place as of this moment. Oh, wait, are we in 2nd place? Because I know City won. Because with City winning today, I don't know if that changed anything.
We're still in 2nd.
We're good. We're tied. Yeah, we're tied with Tottenham actually and Bournemouth.
Mm-hmm.
You were gonna say something?
No. I was going to say Tottenham are in 3rd. Bournemouth actually are doing surprisingly good. A good start to the season actually too. I mean, they did get a win against Tottenham last a couple weeks ago. So that's a shout out for them. I hope the thing is Liverpool are playing they're playing Everton next, so there'll be a
the Merseyside Derby.
Yeah, the Merseyside Derby. This is the thing. This is controversial. I really want Everton to win this. I mean, it's not controversial, but I think they're gonna win this. That's my prediction. I think Everton's winning it.
A hot take.
Hot take. Everton's winning the Merseyside. They're not doing bad to start the season too.
Yeah, they're not doing bad at all.
Yeah, they got a win against Brighton 2-0, and then a win against Wolves 3-2 actually. And then what was the other game? Leeds United. Well, that's the only team that's beaten them. And if I'm not mistaken, the last one was Manchester United this season. No, I don't even know which one was it. Aston Villa. They played Aston Villa yesterday, but they drew. Which game am I thinking of? Actually, that's it. Those are the only games this season because these are way past. Actually, I don't even know. Anyways, back to what I was saying. It's a good start for Everton. I would like to see them win. I mean, here's the thing. I don't think City is winning the Prem this season. Starting with their form right now, overall, I think it's going to go to either Arsenal or Liverpool this season. It's going to be one of those two. I just hope Arsenal wins it. I don't want to see Liverpool win it again, but if they do, as long as City doesn't win, because I'm tired of seeing City win every year. And I want that drought to start happening, man. Like not the downfall, but like a little,
Yeah, I hear you. I understand.
overall, another team we actually have to talk about here is Sunderland, actually, which is a good start for the
I knew you were
season.
going to say that.
7th place.
Like, dude, both Everton and Sunderland have had very impressive starts to the season.
And I can't wait to see their derby. So their rivals are technically the derby, if I'm not mistaken, is against Newcastle. Their derby.
Yes.
Their rivals, basically. So I am actually kind of excited to see that. What is it called?
Oh, everyone is, dude. Yeah, the name of it is also escaping my mind. But yeah, when is exactly their derby against them? Let me see.
It says it's in December.
Oh, they went to December.
It's called it's known as the Tyne Wear Derby, or sometimes the Wear Tyne Derby, or the Northeast Derby.
Dude, everyone's been expecting this derby to happen in the Premier League once again. It's been too much time since it happened, so everyone is like, bro, literally grab your popcorn because it's going to be a great movie. The only thing that I hope that it doesn't turn out to be is a completely snooze fest, boring 0-0 draw, which I don't think will happen. But, when it comes to these derbies, it tends to happen sometimes. But hopefully for this one, it doesn't, because there should be some popcorn entertainment.
I am excited. I mean, I'm also excited for Real Madrid versus Barca in October. We're getting El Clasico coming up soon, actually. So that's another thing I'm kind of excited for. Another thing is, yes, we should also talk about, I don't know if you want to make predictions this week for Champions League, if we have the time. Because, it is Champions League week. We can make some predictions, see who wins it this week.
All right, score predictions.
Yeah.
Are
we doing that now?
Or
are we doing that a little later?
We can do that later.
Okay.
I just wanted to wrap up here on the game week recap. So mentioning our schedules, of upcoming games, Arsenal's next game is versus Man City, which, to be honest with you, bro, I'm not looking forward to that game at all. Considering that Man City ripped Man United. I mean, it's like, bro, we could not be Liverpool. I honestly don't know if we can be Man City. I mean,
but here's the thing, though. City, they lost to Brighton. They lost to Tottenham. I think Arsenal could take it this time. And the thing is, if I'm not mistaken, here's the thing. I'm looking at the win probability right now. It looks like 50% people are saying Arsenal's winning, 25% saying a draw, and 25% are saying a Man City. So something seems like we have the home field advantage in the Emirates Stadium as well. If I'm not mistaken, though, City have been a little bit rubbish though. I don't know if it's gonna change since Donnarumma's in goal. So I understand why you would be worried. So,
I mean, look, to be fair, I generally do believe that we can get a win, especially given the fact that it's going to be played at the Emirates. But it's not going to be easy. If anything, I feel like a draw would probably be the worst scenario. But I mean, I think we can still pull it up. I think we can still win that game, but not by a large margin. I'd say 1-0, 2-1 at the very most. But most definitely not by a large margin, because, again, bro, it's here's the question. When the heck will Mikel Arteta finally surpass his old master, Because that's the meme. That's the joke when it comes everyone, coming into this game, the master versus the apprentice, and Pep always beats Arteta. So that's my question. At what point will we finally see?
Has Arsenal ever beat Man City under Arteta's wing?
Yes, at least once, but yeah.
Okay, because I can't remember, honestly, from the top of my head.
Another thing is, we had a very dominant win against them. Here, let me see. Oh yeah, bro. This year on February 2nd, we destroyed them. I should say 5-1 at the Emirates. But I mean, that was the last, bro. Before that, Arsenal had not beaten Man City since 2020, dude, in the FA Cup. Ever since 2020, Arsenal defeated Man City for the first time since February. So essentially, we've beaten Man City twice within the span of 5 years. That's crazy. No, actually, sorry, I just got it wrong. They beat Man City 1-0 in 2023. So that's 3 wins versus Man City within the last 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say is I do hope that Arsenal can get like a good. I don't even care if they win the Carabao Cup. I just want to see them hold some silverware this season. Even if it's the Carabao Cup, it's still something. But I would like to see them win something.
Right.
Because either way, look, they're facing in the Carabao Cup. They're facing where's the team? I just had the team. They are facing Port Vale, September 24th. So that's in 10 days. So they're playing them. So hopefully they get a win. I don't want to have a Grimsby Town Part 2. So
yeah. No, it's same here, dude. I completely agree. So does my dad if he's listening to this by chance. My dad even more than me, to be honest. Like my dad is so frustrated by the fact that Arsenal has not won anything so far, like over the last 5 years. So if like at this point, just win anything, dude. Like we don't care what trophy it is, just freaking win it,
I hope Grimsby Town get promoted to Primson.
I mean, they're right now they're in the 4th division, which means they're in EFL League 2.
Exactly.
So,
I just want them to spank Man
United.
United. I know. I just want them to spank Man United again. It'll be funny.
Yeah. Well, before we move on to our next segment, before we get some more talk about some more football news, one last game that I'd like to talk about in World Cup. I assume you haven't. I don't think you watched the highlights for this game, but concerning a certain team here that could not win.
I don't watch Liga MX, so.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I just want to share my quick reactions to that game. It was just a bad game, dude. Like, bro, let me share with you the stats of this game, okay? Let me bring it up really quick here. Chivas ended up beating America for the first time in 8 years, by the way, in 8 Liga MX appearances. Like for Liga MX games, exclusively league games, Chivas beat America for the first time in 8 years, and this were the stats of this game. America had 64% ball possession and 11 total shots. Granted, only one of them were on target. But, I mean, I was watching it, dude, from start to finish. And America had complete domination of the ball. Way much more possession, more chances created, barely any shots towards goal. Like I mentioned the stats, only one of them were on target. They made plenty of shots, plenty of chances, but like a minimum of shot towards the target. And yet somehow not only did we let the game slip out of our hands, but we let Chivas slip by us twice to score twice against us. And then, of course, a big, huge fight happens towards the final minutes of the game. We score a free kick thanks to Alexis Zendejas. At this point, it doesn't matter because we're losing the game. And like I gotta say, dude, that was probably one of the worst football games I've ever seen. Like I was so pissed, dude, after that game. Like I just couldn't believe such a disgraceful performance by America. It's like saying like you have a gold bar within your hands and all you gotta do is just cross the finish line. Yet somehow you just open your hands and let the golden bar fall and your opponent grabs it and takes it away. Like you would be pissed, dude. Yeah, that's my reaction to that game. Honestly, bro, I suggest for you to watch it just so you can get an idea of what happened. But yeah, that was not a good game. I mean, bro, the cherry on top is that America had the chance to get their 100th win of the history of the Derby, and we literally let that slip away from us. So that was literally one of the worst Clásico games I've ever seen as an America fan.
My bad. I was trying to. Okay, there's something going on like in your end. My bad. I was trying to YouTube.
Okay.
Because like every time you were talking, it sounded like a little. Talk right now, real quick.
Okay. Yeah, that was just my reactions to the game. But it's super Clásico.
Okay, we're good. No, I was listening to you, but like I was trying to because like I kept hearing like a weird noise. And then I had to pull up the YouTube stream, but it looks like it's all gone now.
Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, and now with all of that venting done
I will check that out though. Maybe tomorrow. and we'll see what's up.
All right.
Just send the link to me too if I forget.
All right, man. No worries. All right. So with that being said and done, then we might as well move on then to our next segment of the show, where we basically be talking about some football news that happened over the weekend, or really over the past week. Let's just start off with the return of Ange Postecoglou. Obviously, he already had his first game with Nottingham Forest. Heavy defeat, of course, for him, losing 3-0 versus Arsenal. But one quote that I do find interesting in the World Cup is that in the post-game interview, they asked him, how long will it take for your tactics to be implemented into the team? Will it take weeks? Will it take months? How long? And Ange replied by saying, and I am paraphrasing here, he replied by saying that it will not take weeks, it will not take months, it will take only by this Wednesday. So essentially, he is not going to wait. I mean, he even says to himself, he's not wasting time with this team. The Nottingham Forest is not a project, so he knows exactly what the standards are. He knows where the team needs to be. So, I mean, at this point, you can tell that the guy just wants to keep his job at this point, because obviously it did not work out at all with Tottenham Hotspurs. It doesn't matter if they win the Europa League.
Here's the thing with him. I don't know if you've seen, but like I believe there was like this. He said this. I swear I saw him say this. He said that this is when he was in Tottenham. He was like, "Yo, how long?" He was like, "I don't win trophies my first year." He wins trophies later on in his career, and that happened with Tottenham. So like, I don't know if Nottingham Forest. If let's say he does stay in Nottingham Forest for the season, maybe next season we'll see him like win something.
But here's the thing, look, the only reason why they sacked him is because of how bad Tottenham did in the Premier League. Because essentially, that is what the board focused on. The fact that Tottenham ended up one position above the relegation zone. And that's what mattered to them more than Ange winning a European trophy for the first time in the history of the club for Tottenham. So, it really, in my opinion, I think it all depends really on the board from Nottingham Forest.
And the thing is, it was crazy too. Man United didn't sack Ruben, and he was basically down there with his boy Tottenham, bro.
But to be fair, though, I mean, Ange was in his second season, and Ruben Amorim was still in his first. I mean, he literally had half a season with United so far. So this season is going to be his first full season with the club as their manager. That is, if he survives up to that point, because it wouldn't surprise me if they sack him before 2025 ends.
And the thing is, Erik ten Hag already got sacked with Bayer Leverkusen as well.
Exactly. Didn't he last like just a few months?
Dude, he only lasted 2 games, bro.
Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
Like he lost the first game against if I'm not mistaken, St. Pauli, and then he lost against Bayern.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, it just goes to show how Man United can change a man. That's all I'll say.
Yep.
All right, bro. The other topic that I wanted to mention here tonight is the FC26 Premier League player ratings, because as you guys know, FC26, I mean, isn't it already out, or is it still not out? Because last time I heard it was going to come out like on 26 or something. Oh, this Friday? Okay. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to share our reactions to the ratings that they released this year for the Premier League players. And I mean, we really don't have to look at every single one of them, just like the top 10 per se. And I mean, let's just search it up really quick here on my phone.
Can we? Is it possible we can look up Barcelona and Real Madrid as well?
Sure. I mean, we might as well just do it for La Liga in general then. Premier League FC26.
Or we could do it for the top 5 leagues, but I would just say La Liga and Premier League as well. Only those 2.
Yeah. All right. I got a good image here, so let me bring this up here if the computer allows me. Open image, new tab. Come on. Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. Remove that. Be quiet. Stop screen. Share screen. Still no Merrick to show up in live chat. Hopefully he shows up soon. And here we go. Okay. Let's see here. How do we do this? Yeah, that works. So as you can see here, guys, here are the official. Okay, well, actually, this is this is not the top ratings actually because Salah's is like in the 90s, I think.
Yeah, because I'm like,
why
am I seeing the elements, bro?
Yeah. Here we go. But it's Instagram. Well, I think it should work anyway. Hopefully. Yeah, I think it should work. Okay, so let's try this again, shall we? Remove. Bada bing, bada boom. Share screen. Window. Or tab. Boom. Boom. Let's see how this looks. There we go. All right, there we go. So this is the top 10 Premier League ratings, as you guys can see here. Let me just bring it up here on my screen. So here it is.
Down a little bit.
So Mo Salah getting a 91. Mo Salah getting a 91. Rodri a 90. Same with Van Dijk. Same with Haaland. Verts with, I mean, bro, I just gotta say, that's probably the best picture that they could have chosen for any player in the game so far.
What is this picture?
That has to be like, that's like without a, like that's like already without seeing without like the best picture that they could have chosen for Words. So applause there for EA Sports. 89 for Allison, 89 for Rice, 88 for McAllister, 88 for Saka, and lastly 88 for Alexander Isak. Those are the top 10 Premier League ratings. So without further ado, just a simple question first off right off the bat. In World Cup, what are your reactions to these ratings? So are they good ratings? Do they deserve it? Who do you think deserves higher? Give it to me.
Gyökeres deserves higher. I'm going to tell you this right now. After last season, I think he should at least be 89, not 87. I don't know. This is probably being biased, but like, let's be honest. This man was killing it in Sporting, bro. And you're telling me he got an 87 this year? I don't know if that. Like, I wouldn't say he's a 90, but like 89 would be nice for Gyökeres. Now the thing is for Isak, I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know.
Well, because the point is that they're focusing on last season's stats and performance, and so Isak did pretty good, to be fair on his part.
Okay, yeah, like that's what I say. I don't know because I didn't watch Newcastle last season.
Oh, okay.
So like, McAllister, I don't know about that one. I don't know how I feel about McAllister being here. Yes, Liverpool did great that season, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about McAllister being in the top 10. I feel like we could have had like, I don't know. Like I feel like I'm trying to think like of a player who should be. Honestly, like, nah. Okay, look, Wirtz, that makes sense. He was killing in Leverkusen. All right, I'm going to go top. Salah, I agree, 91. You know, he's always on solid point. Rodri, now the thing is with Rodri, I don't know if I would keep him at 90 because of last season. He had tore his ACL. Yeah, I think they're just counting from like the season before that. I mean, Ballon d'Or winner Rodri, but like at the same time, maybe 8. I think being nice, I would put him at 88, 89 maybe, just because of last season. Van Dijk, killing it. One of the best center backs in Liverpool, in my opinion. Haaland, same. He's killing it at City. He did go down a rating because I believe last season he was 91. Wirtz, agreed. Alisson, yes, I would agree too because he's killing it at Liverpool. One of the best goalkeepers in the league. Declan Rice at 89. I 100% agree on that. This man is a baller, bro.
So he had a fantastic season last season. Yeah.
Fantastic season. McAllister, that's the one I'm like, dude, I don't think he should be like in the top 10. 87 maybe. I feel like Odegaard I don't know. I feel like Odegaard overall is a better player than McAllister, but it's just me.
Ooh, really? Okay,
Yes,
hot
bro.
take. I like it.
It's just me. Odegaard should be in this. I saw it. He was 87. That's not bad, but I feel like he should over McAllister. I think Odegaard is better overall. Um, Saka is another player that I'm not sure about too, because at the same time he was. I mean, they both are injury prone. Saka is a phenomenal player though. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Saka being up here as well too now. Isak, I I had to. I guess we will go from last season. I don't know how they did, but I guess I would agree on you. I guess Isak was killing it, but overall, if I would like put a player, I think I would put Odegaard up here. But this is probably just controversial. I don't think any City player besides Haaland should be here. Ruben Diaz didn't really have the best season, but 87 is fair. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's another Liverpool player in that team that could be on that, like on this list. No, you know who should be on this list? Saliba. I think Saliba should be on this list.
Oh, that's a very good good shot.
Saliba should either be 88 or 89. Maybe 88. I think he's a really solid center back. Like he's one of the best center backs in the world too. Like in the Prem. Like if you don't want to count like besides Van Dijk, it's by top. I think the top three will be Van Dijk, Ruben Diaz, and then Saliba for like center backs. I would say overall, but like overall, that's how I feel about this list though. So
all right. We'll still take a look at the previous list that I had initially, but for my own personal opinions on this top 10 list, I mean, to be fair, I do agree with most of it. 91 Salah, perfect rating. Rodri, I feel like I would honestly give him an 89, to be honest, but nothing lower than that.
Right.
90, 89, but no more, no less than that. Van Dijk, I agree, 90. Haaland, I'm not going to lie with you. This could probably be a hot take. I would literally lower him down to an 89, not a 90. Because he honestly did not he won the Golden Boot, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he did. Let's check that. Really
last season he didn't have the best season. He didn't have the best season. Let's be honest, because City was really rubbish. So I think that kind of impacted the rating.
Okay, so just to clarify, Mo Salah won the Golden Boot. I forgot about that. Sorry, guys. If anyone's listening to that and is wondering why the heck I did not know that, it's because I forgot. So Salah won the Golden Boot. Isak actually ended up in second place, 6 goals behind Salah with 23. Salah had 29. And Haaland came out behind Isak just by 1 goal with 22 goals. So, yeah, personally, me, I would literally, okay, not literally, that's a bad word. I would honestly give Haaland an 89. Again, that's a hot take, but that's me because in my opinion, it's not that Haaland didn't have a bad season, but it wasn't as great as his previous 2 seasons. Like for me, like he just kind of felt just a little bit short of expectation. So that's why for me, I would give him an 89. Wirtz, I also agree with you. 89 fits well for him. Alisson, same thing. Rice as well, perfect. McAllister, I'm not gonna lie, I actually do agree with his rating, an 88. And honestly, in my opinion, he has been one of the best midfielders in the league. So for me, it honestly does make sense to see him in the top 10, as well as with Saka and Isak. Not going to lie, I probably would put Isak as an 89, but I completely agree with an 88. Nothing less than that. So, yeah, those are my overall reactions to this top 10 list. With that being said, let's take a look then at our previous list, which is essentially just the rest, a few more of the rest of the players. So we'll take a look at that. I hope we get to see Raya in this list. So let me gear that up here really quick. And then after that, we'll take a look at the La Liga because I already have that up and ready, the top 10 La Liga ratings. Is it this one? Nope, it's this one. Wait. There it is, this one. Share. All right, here we go. So these are the rest of the players of the list. David Raya is in this list in 87. So wait. Why is McAllister here if he's in 88? Okay, that's weird. I don't know what's going on there. But Odegaard had an 87. Same with Raya and Chris. Diaz had an 86. Ooh, England Cup. I want to hear your reaction to that.
I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. But if they say so, like, hey, it's EA, bro.
Yeah. Bruno Guimaraes, 86 as well. Same with Konate. Same with Tonali. Same with Reindeers. Same with Gravenberg. Oh, no, Gravenberg in 85, as well as Tielemans. So, I mean,
Oh wait,
honestly, I would give.
here.
Go ahead.
Look at Discord real quick. I found the website that shows literally all the ratings. But what were you saying about who were you just talking about?
I was just gonna mention that Gyökeres, I would give him an 88 to be honest. Like as far as like like just my initial reactions to this list here, which I don't know how accurate it is to be honest at this point. But you know, Gyökeres, I would give it an 88. Diaz, like I would give Diaz an 88 as well to be honest with you. Like I think 86 is just a little bit harsh, just a little bit. Same thing with Bruno Guimaraes. I would give him an 87. Diaz an 88, like I mentioned. Konate.
It's Guimaraes, right?
Yeah. Is that your pronunciation?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
All right. Konate, I would give him an 87 to be honest. Same with Tonali. Reindeer's an 86 because I mean we're just barely seeing him in the league, and I think that's like a fair rating for him. Gravenberg, 85. Yeah, I feel like the rest, like almost I agree. I agree with almost everything. The only changes I would do, like once again, just for a quick recap, Gyökeres an 88, Diaz an 88, Bruno Guimaraes, whatever, 87, and Konate and Tonali with 87 ratings as well. How about you, bro?
How I feel about all these ratings? Okay, so why is Tielemans here, bro? Like, what does bro do, bro? Now let me stop. I don't watch Aston Villa games to say so. Gravenberg has actually been a solid midfielder. I still think McAllister is better. Okay, McAllister is better than Gravenberg for sure. Reindeers, I heard he's been a really good player for AC Milan when he was playing there. So, yeah, I guess so. I guess we can go with it. Tonoli, I would go with it, I guess. Yeah, I know he's a really good defender. It's really not a defender, center defender mid. It's crazy to see how that they betrayed him they betrayed his back. AC Milan betrayed his back. Konate, I guess why not? Guimaraes, a really good midfielder as well. I think overall most of this list I agree with. I'm gonna just keep it short and simple. Except Gyökeres, who should be 88 or 89. Odegaard should be 88 in my opinion. McAllister and Odegaard. See, I feel like this is fair. Maybe if McAllister and Odegaard were both in the same, same rating, but David Raya 87. I think I agree. He be saving. I mean, I remember this guy was just like a 80, like a 79, like probably like 2 FIFAs ago or something.
Okay. I'm just checking out the website that you sent me here, and let me just try to filter this out just so we can see for the Premier League if it's possible.
It is. You could filter, and then if I'm not mistaken, yeah. So you would just basically have to click all the Prem teams.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Which is no worry. And boom, apply filters. So here we go. So Mo Salah with a 91, we mentioned. Let's see here for the rest of the ratings. So Cole Palmer has an 87. Gabriel's an 88.
You might want to take out Southampton and Ipswich because apparently they're in this filter for some reason.
Right, yeah, they're in the championship. So probably, just something they need to fix here. Moises Caicedo has an 87. Honestly, dude, I would give Caicedo an 88 because he has been a very solid midfielder for Chelsea. So I'd give him an 88 to be fair.
Okay, honestly, so I'm thinking the first guy you just showed was like false because in the website officially it says McAllister's 87. So like the first link you showed us was false. The one you're showing right now is accurate.
I'm seeing that Rice has an 88, and in the other one it showed as an 89.
Mm-hmm.
Something is off
right here. This is the official ratings right here, like the ones we're looking at.
I see.
This is literally coming from the FC website too. This is literally coming from the EA website I'm sending you. I don't know if you want to show it off on YouTube as well.
Let me just find a different graphic for it because this is my fault. The thing is, I thought because I thought the Instagram account was from like the official FC Instagram account, and it wasn't. It was like some fan account. So let me see if I can
But
try
yeah,
to
I guess
find the
pull
official ratings.
pull out La Liga. Might as well now. Let's do that.
All right, fair enough. Let's see. Here's like a bunch of graphics here from. I assume this is official. Let's see here. Yeah, let's just bring this up here. Let me show the page. So now let's take a look at the official La Liga ratings. Share screen. Bada beam.
I wish
Bada
we could
boom.
just.
There you go. All right. We might as well fact check it as well. So let's see here.
Oh my God! What?
What's up, bro? What's up? What's up?
Yo, Lamine Yamal's at 89. Yo, it's crazy, dog. This is literally his second season, like second FIFA, and he's already FC, and he's already 89, bro. What? Okay, I can't wait to talk about this.
Dude, imagine having like, say your second or third season as a football player, and in FIFA you already have like a freaking 89 rated card.
Just wait till Barcelona are back with like their contract with Konami is gone and they get back to FC. They will be glazing the hell out of Lamine Yamal to be in the cover for the next 5 years.
All right, so just to confirm, looks like this list is legit because I'm checking here with the official website, and it looks like it's legit. All right, so Mbappe with a 91, Bellingham with a 90, Rafinha and Yamal and Pedri and Valverde and Vinicius Jr. and Courtois with an 89, Lewandowski 88, and Oblak with an 88. Any reactions to this ratings in World Cup?
Okay, first off, I'm about to get into this. Okay, look, get Vinny out of this list right now, bro. He does not deserve to be here, bro. Like, get him out of here, bro. This man is not deserving to be here. Okay. Mbappe at a 91, I'm going to agree. Okay, it's Mbappe, bro.
Okay.
Okay. Mbappe, Bellingham at a 90, I disagree so much with this right now. After last season,
okay,
the last season was not his season, bro.
That's true.
He did not have the best season. Put this man at least an 88 or 89, but I don't think he's one of the best in the world right now. He's not a 90.
It's just you want to know why they're doing this? Because one, he's a big name.
He's in the cover.
And two, because he's in the cover of the game. So that's
yes.
I can almost guarantee you that's like one of the main reasons why they're doing it.
Rafinha 89, bro. I agree. I'm gonna be honest. I agree. I was about to say let's put him at a 90, but I think maybe one more season. See if he does the same thing he does last season. Put him at a 90. Put him at a 90 because
I agree though.
And the thing is, let's say if Rafinha wins the Ballon d'Or too, which is possible, he could win it.
Right.
I would like to look, because I think Rafinha should win the Ballon d'Or. If Rafinha wins that Ballon d'Or, bro, put him in the cover, bro. Come on, like we want Rafinha in the cover for the one day. Lamine Yamal at 89, dude. I don't know. Like, I feel like, is it too high, or do you agree? Do we agree? I agree. I agree.
I agree.
Yes.
I was gonna tell you earlier. I personally would also boost up Rafinha to 90 because I feel like he deserves a 90.
Yes, bro. I'm telling you. Pedri at 89. Yes, Pedri's one of the best midfielders in the world. 89. I agree. Valverde at 89. I also agree. He's one of the best midfielders in La Liga. Vinny, get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here, bro. This man does not deserve to be here, bro.
He can't even see his face. Bro, he can't even see a picture of him.
Oh my god, bro. Vinny did not do nothing last season, bro. It was Mbappe's show, bro. These two, bro, their egos are gonna mix up this season. Maybe this season soon, bro. One of these two are getting sold, bro, and it's probably gonna be Vinny because they ain't gonna want to sell Mbappe. Courtois at 89. I agree. I definitely agree. Lewandowski at 88. I also agree, but maybe we put him back at 89 or 90 because Lewandowski was being a Lewandowski last season, bro. Why would he go lower? He went lower this season, which I don't understand. Oblak at 88, yes, I agree. That's the only Atletico Madrid player too. That's crazy.
Yeah, true.
The only player I feel like that should be up here maybe And because I think I have a little soft spot for him is Griezmann, maybe at an 88. I think Griezmann should be here over Vinny. I don't think, excuse me, I don't think there's any other player. Okay, because Barcelona's goalkeeper, because Ter Stegen, he got injured and he got the biggest decrease. I believe. Let me check actually on the website what his rating is. He is a.
Well, I might as well change to the next page because there's another graphic here. So let me.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Is it this
so
one?
Ter Stegen's rating this season. So Ter Stegen used to be at 89. Now he's at 86. And yeah, you pull it up. Okay, might as well scroll down. Okay, let me continue.
Oh, 86. There it is. Yeah.
Okay, look, De Jong to 87 agreed. Koundé to 87 also agreed. I don't know who. Oh, that's Alvarez. I couldn't see his face. Yes, I agree with Alvarez at being at 87. Yes, Rudiger at 86. Right. I agree, but I think he's slowly starting to decrease. I think he was higher last season, if I'm not mistaken. Alexander Arnold, 86, agreed. He's not the he's one of the good right backs, but Nico Williams at 86, get this fraud out of here. Yes, he deserves it. Ter Stegen at 86, I'm gonna be honest, I agree because due to that injury, and he was starting so rubbish how he started for Barca last season. It was basically his fault. And then the thing is, when we put in Szczesny and what was his name? The Peña. Peña should be like a 80, bro, after last season, bro. This man was killing it last season. He was like, I used to be like, yo, we're gonna be so bad because of Peña, and then Peña decides to lock in, bro. Hey, bro, I trusted Peña, bro. I trusted Peña, and he dominated El Clasico too. Danny Olmo, 85, agreed. Carvajal at 85, I also agree. I think Carvajal overall is a better right back than Alexander Arnold, in my opinion.
Okay.
And this is a controversial take. Ballon d'Or winner should have been Carvajal last season. Overall,
I remember how you mentioned that. Yeah,
because Carvajal won it all. Rodrigo at 85, agreed. Griezmann at 85, I disagree with, bro. He should be higher, but maybe it's my soft spot, but we're gonna go with it. Unai Simon, I guess I agree. I don't really know much about him. Isco, he's definitely above her. Isco, 84. Yeah, why not? 85, I think so. Yeah. Alex Bena, I don't know who this guy is really, so yeah, sure, why not? Sanson, he's a really good player. I've seen him play. Yes, agreed. Eder Militao, 84. Ooh, he did go because he used to be like an 86. I think it's the injuries, so I think they're just being nice. Alex Ramiro, there's goalkeeper for Real Sociedad. Now, I'm crazy I don't see Oyarzabal up here. Iago Aspas is out here, bro.
Oh,
so my biggest issue about this list is where's Anthony, bro? Where is Anthony, bro? Why is he not 99, bro?
Well, like here's the thing. I'm pretty sure, like, isn't his card going to be like a Man United card, considering that he was out on loan? Oh, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know he's probably with Betis, but I mean, yeah, that's a great question. Where the heck is Anthony in this?
Okay, I found it. He's 81.
That's harsh, dude. That's harsh.
He actually went up because he actually last year he was a 77.
But that's still a harsh rating in my opinion. They did the goal wrong here, boys.
Tell you right now. Next season. This season at Real Betis, this man's probably, my prediction, at least 15 goals. And I'm going to say at least 20 goal contributions. Okay.
Well, here's the thing.
Yes, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, here's my prediction. And someone come back to this clip. Like, just go back next year in September or even October of 2026. Come back to this clip and search for this when I say that Anthony is gonna get a 85 rated card in FC27. That's my prediction.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
85 rated card. Yeah.
Agreed.
All right, as for my reactions to this, well, going back really quick, just to give my reactions to the previous ratings that we were seeing here. So let me bring that up here. Here it is. So I honestly agree with the most of everything here. Mbappe 91, I agree. Bellingham, I also agree with you in World Cup. Honestly, a little bit shorter than that. I personally would give him like an 88, but nothing less than that.
Yes.
Rafinha, a 90. Yamal, I think, is good. No more, no less. Pedri, same thing. Honestly, I would legit give Pedri a 90, but again, 89, nothing less than that. Valverde, same thing, 89. Vinicius Jr., now you hate this guy. Honestly, I think I would. You know what? I would give him an 88, but nothing less than that.
Bro, I'll give him an 87, bro. After last season, 87, bro. He's not deserving that 89, bro. There is no way you put him at 89.
Fair enough. Courtois, honestly, I agree with that rating. 89 is good. Lewandowski, I agree with you. He should be 89 at the very least. And Oblak, 88, maybe 89, but 88 I think is good. Going then to the next list of players, of course, like we mentioned. So here we go. De Jong, 87. I don't know, bro. Would you put him in an 88?
Sure.
Because I would.
86, 87, I think is fair. I don't think 88.
Really? Okay. Koundé, 87. I think I would agree with that as well. Alvarez, 87 as well. I mean, yeah. For the most part, I honestly agree with most of these ratings. Rudiger, 86. Alexander-Arnold, 86.
I think Carvajal should be higher than Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you. Like definitely not 85. Like 86, just be the same. 87, but definitely not 85. I think 85.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think he already wants to leave Real Madrid too, because they're choosing Carvajal as their number one.
Gotcha. Rodrigo, 85, though I probably would give him an 84 to be honest, but yeah, I think it's all right. Like nothing more than 85 for Rodrigo. Griezmann, same thing with you. 86 at the very, very, very least. 85 is probably a little bit too harsh. And Isco, I would give him an 85 at the very least for Isco because he was pretty good. Like he was legit doing pretty good for Real Betis. And other than that, yeah, I think I agree for the most part for the rest.
Yeah, I guess so. Who tried to sneak in a Iago Aspas? I don't know, bro.
I mean, what rating would you give Oyarzabal? Because I'm just as surprised as you are not to see Oyarzabal within these three lists.
Maybe at least an 84 or 85. I'm actually curious what his rating is because he's like.
Watch it be
his
like
rating is 82. Yeah, it's at 82.
Wow. That's
Mikel Merino is higher than him too. Wow.
No, I don't agree with that. Merino is good, but I would say Oyarzabal is better.
Merino's at 83. Oyarzabal is at 82. I think Oyarzabal. I remember Oyarzabal used to be like 87. That is crazy.
Dude. Such a downgrade, dude. They did him wrong there, dude. That's all I'm saying. They did him wrong.
Yeah.
I would give him an 84 at the very, very minimum. 84, nothing less than that. That's my thing.
Okay.
And well, with that being said, those are our reactions to the Premier League and La Liga player ratings for FC26. Once again, as Angel World Cup mentioned previously, coming out on Friday, which I actually do not know. So stay tuned for that, I guess, for those who are planning on purchasing it, which, fun fact, I will not. So, yeah. That's all the list that I have when it comes to as far as football topics are concerned. So, yeah. And World Cup, is there anything that you'd like to share before we probably call it a night here?
We forgot to do the Champions League predictions.
Right. Okay, so we'll do that. That'll be our closing segment then for tonight's episode. Let me bring up the Champions League schedule if it's possible. If I can find a legit graphic here. 2025 schedule. Is it this one? Oh no, that's the qualifier. Well, you know what? I think I'll just make myself. Hold on. I have an idea. I'll just share a screen here from FootMob, and I'll just scroll through. So let me just find the fixtures list here. The computer is relatively slow. Let me start sharing my screen here. Share screen. Here we go. And here we go. Okay. So I think that should be good. Actually, you know what? Let me try to make it a little bit thinner so we don't have to deal with the freaking ads. Boom. All right. There we go. I'll be quiet, dude. What the heck? Bye. All right, then. So without further ado, we might as well get things started. So, Annual Cup, you can start first. Athletic Club versus Arsenal.
I think Arsenal's going to win it 2-1.
All right. Let's see. PSV versus who's that? Union Saint Gillois.
PSV is going to win it 2-0.
All right.
Yeah.
Next up, Sevilla Benfica versus Karabakh FK.
Benfica are going to win this 5-0.
Oh, dang. Okay. All right. Oh, this is a good one. Juventus versus Borussia Dortmund.
Okay. I think it's going to end up in a draw, 2-2.
Okay. Real Madrid versus Marseille.
I think it's going to end up 3-1, Real Madrid.
Oh, dang. Okay. Tottenham versus Villarreal.
This is a good one. I think Villarreal might catch up with the win with 1-0. A 1-0 win. Yeah, an upset.
Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting.
Upset.
Definitely an upset. Okay, Olympiacos versus Paphos FC.
I would say Olympiacos are winning this for sure, like 2-0 or 2 or 3-0. I would say 3-0. I don't even know what the Paphos FC is, but we're just adding stuff, you know.
Hey, fair enough. Slavia Prague versus Bodo Glimt.
I guess Slavia Prague. We're gonna say like 1-0, or 1-0. I don't know these two teams like that. I think Slavia is Russian. No, because they don't have no Russian teams, right? Isn't it Czech Republic?
Let's see here.
I think so. I'm gonna say it's a 1-0 win for Slavia Prague.
Just to clarify really quick on where they're from, they are from, Czech Republic. You're right. You were correct. All right, Ajax versus Inter.
Ajax versus Inter. I think Inter is winning that one. I think it's going to overall be 2-0.
2-0 for Inter?
Yeah.
All right. Bayern Munich versus Chelsea. That's going to be a good one. Probably the game of the... Actually, no. There's 2 games. 3 games today, I guess, for Wednesday. So, yeah. Bayern Munich versus Chelsea.
I think Bayern Munich's got this one. Definitely. I think this is actually going to be a close game. This might be a controversial take. I think it's going to be 3-2 for a goal scorer, Bayern Munich.
Okay. All right. Well, spoiler alert. I completely agree. Completely agree with that score. Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid, a game that we've seen before.
I think Liverpool's winning this one for sure. Probably it's going to be a slow game, 1-0.
Oh, okay. Nice. And lastly, PSG versus Atalanta.
This is not lastly, bro. You got to keep scrolling down.
Yeah, but that's going to be... Wait. Yeah, I mean, just for this week, though.
No, isn't there one Thursday, or is that next week?
Wait, what? Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. You're right. Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah,
okay, my bad.
You got
My
me,
bad.
bro. Like, you scared me, bro. I was like, where's Barca, bro? Like, you scared me, bro. Okay.
Nah, bro. Barca got eliminated. No, I'm just kidding.
PSG, Atlanta. PSG is winning that one, bro. 4-0.
Oh, shoot. Damn. Okay.
Respect to Atlanta. You know what? I'll be nuts. 4-1. They'll get a goal in.
4-1? All right. Fair enough. Club Brugge. Okay, Thursday games. Club Brugge versus AS Monaco.
Due to Ansu Fati and Pogba playing at Monaco now, I don't even know if Pogba's playing a game too. I'm gonna say Monaco's winning this one 2-1.
All right. Copenhagen versus Bayern Leverkusen.
Leverkusen's gonna win that 1-0.
Despite the fact that right now, are they still without a manager? I think they are, right? Or do they have? Did they sign one?
They should have an interim manager.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it should be still interesting. Yeah. All right, Eintracht Frankfurt versus Galatasaray.
I think Galatasaray is gonna win this one.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. This actually might be a 1-0 win because Galatasaray overall, I don't know, bro. They signed like, okay. Can I pull up the roster real quick? I'm gonna pull up the roster real quick, bro. I'm gonna name you like a couple players that are literally playing at Galatasaray right now. Because the thing is, the Turkey's transfer window, I think, was the crazy. They got Victor Osimhen in this club. They got Mauro Icardi. They got Leroy Sané. They got Gundogan. They got Lucas Torreira, if you don't remember him, from Arsenal.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a name I haven't heard in a minute, as they say.
Well, they also got Yusuf Demir, a fair wonder kid that used to play for Barca. And Kutuku, I believe it's a familiar. But, bro, this team, bro, you're not telling me that they're not going to beat Frankfurt? Like, with
okay, that's a good point. You make a good point.
Frankfurt, let me see who they got. Because they lost Ekitike. They lost Marmoush, like, earlier that season. They still have Mario. It's not like it's not the what's it called? The Frankfurt like from last season. They're gonna struggle, I think, in this Champions League, in my opinion. They're actually gonna struggle maybe this season. Actually, they might be just hitting Europa League and Conference League. I think that's where they're gonna finish. But Galatasaray is gonna win this definitely 2-0 actually, maybe 2-0 or 1-0. 1-0. Yeah.
All right. Well then, with that being said, let's move on then. Man City versus Napoli, the sky blue derby.
3-1, Napoli.
Oh, dang. Okay. I like that boldness of yours. Okay. Newcastle versus Barcelona, the game that you were watching.
Oh man, this is gonna be a hard one. I know Barca's winning. I just don't know the goal score. I think it's gonna probably be like It's gonna be. I think they're gonna crush them. Actually, maybe 3-0. At least 3.
Okay. And lastly, and I feel like this is like the legit. Lastly, Sporting versus Kairat Almaty.
Sporting's winning like 10-0, bro. No, I don't know. They're winning like. If they win 10-0, bro. Oh man, Gioca just missed out. I'm gonna say 5-0, bro. Like actually, like 5-0. I've never heard of a Kairat.
All right. There you have it, guys. Those are Angry World Cup's score predictions for this week's Champions League games. And now to hear from yours truly, let's kick it off, shall we?
Cool.
You know what, Angry World Cup? Can you do the honors of naming the games for me?
Okay, so we got Athletic Bilbao versus Arsenal.
I'm going to say a 3-1 win for Arsenal.
Okay. PSV versus Union Saint Gilloise.
I'm gonna say 3. I don't know about 3-1, but let's go. Let's go with 3-0 for PSV.
Okay, Benfica versus Qarabag FK.
You mentioned 5-0 for Benfica, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a 4-0 win for Benfica.
Okay. Juve versus Dortmund.
I'm gonna say a 2-2 draw.
Okay, you just copied me now, huh? All right, Real Madrid versus Marseille.
You know what? I don't think Real Madrid are going to score a lot of goals in this one. I'm going to say, let's go with a 2-0 win.
Okay. Tottenham versus Villarreal.
Now, here's the thing, right? I know you predicted Villarreal to win this game. I think Tottenham will win this game because, to be fair, they're a team not to underestimate this season. Like, they're playing legit this season. So I'm going to say, let's go for a 2-1 win for Tottenham.
The thing is, here's the thing. We've got to disrespect Marseille like that. We got Aubameyang playing there, bro. Come on, bro.
I'm sorry, but I kind of lost respect for Aubameyang. Like that guy's dead to me. I'm kidding, but still, I'm not kidding on the part that I lost respect.
Olympiacos versus Pafos FC.
I'm gonna say 3-0 win for Olympiacos. Comfortable win.
All right, Slavia Prague versus Bodo Glimt.
You know what, dude? I'm gonna say 1-1 draw for that game. I feel like a 1-1 draw is realistic.
A draw, maybe, yeah. Ajax versus Inter.
This is gonna be such an interesting game. I'm going to say Ajax is definitely scoring 1 goal. Mark my words. Ajax is definitely scoring at least 1 goal in this game. Therefore, I'm gonna say it's a tough one, but I think I'm gonna give it to Inter. 2-1 for Inter.
Okay, Bayern Munich versus Chelsea.
I already mentioned this previously. I agree with you. 3-2 win for Bayern Munich.
Liverpool Athletic.
I'm gonna say let's go for a 3-2 win for Liverpool. Yeah, let's go with that score. 3-2 win.
PSG versus Atalanta.
I'm not gonna be too harsh like you were for Atlanta. So I'm gonna say, let's go for a 3-0 win. I feel like Atlanta could probably still score against PSG. You know what? I'll give him a goal. 3-1. 3-1 for PSG.
That's literally what I said. I said 3-1.
You said 4-0. No. I remember you said 4-0.
No, I said 3-1, bro. Somebody replay that clip, bro.
Really? Hold on. I can replay that clip. Hold on here. Hold on, boys. Hold on. We're going to VAR here, boys. Hold on.
Play this clip. If it is, then I guess I'll stick to my word then.
All right, Ajax. There's 2 games.
I think Liverpool's winning the.
Yeah, but that's going to be 4-1. All right. You said 4-1, dude. You said 4-1.
I guess 4-1.
You said 4-1.
Okay, go ahead. Next game, bro.
I'm gonna say 3-1 for PSG. Let's go. Okay. Let's head on over to the Thursday games. Here we go.
Club Brugge versus Monaco.
I'm gonna say let's go for a 2-2 draw. Probably a hot take, but I'll predict draw for this one.
Copenhagen versus Bayern never losing.
You know something?
They lose.
I don't think Leverkusen's going to win this game. I think it's going to be a draw. Let's go for another 2-2 draw.
Maybe they won't even score. Frankfurt versus Galatasaray. So remember, this is before because remember I feel like your prediction changed for this one, Frankfurt versus Galatasaray, because I feel like you were gonna say Frankfurt or it's gonna be a draw. But after I named the players, maybe they change your mind. So.
Well, you know something? I think I'm still going to go for a draw because my initial prediction before you mentioned all the players was a 1-1 draw. And I think I'm going to stick with that.
Okay.
I mean, let's not forget that Frankfurt is literally, I'm pretty sure last time I checked, they're in the top 5 in the Bundesliga. So they're really not a team to underestimate, if you ask me. Let's check it really quick. Yeah, they're in the top 5. They're in 5th place. So, yeah, I say a 1-1 draw is realistic.
Man City versus Napoli.
I'm going to be, okay, again, on the theme of being realistic, I'm going to say Man City's winning. Not by a lot, though. You know what? Okay, I take back what I said. It's going to be a draw. It's going to be a 6-goal thriller. 3-3. 3-3 draw.
Newcastle versus Barcelona.
All right. Now, here's the thing. I know you're very confident in this game, but playing Newcastle at St. James's Park, especially in the Champions League, given that history has proven that it wasn't so easy at first for, say, Dortmund or PSG, I'm going to say, okay, Barca's still winning it, but it won't be by a lot like you mentioned previously. I'm going to say a 2-1 win. You know what? Let's give it a 3-1 win. 3-1 win for Barca.
Okay. Sporting versus Kairat Almaty.
I'm going to say a 4-0 win. 4-0 win for Sporting.
Did I say 4-0 or 5-0? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you said 5-0.
Yeah, they're scoring on them a lot, bro. They're not scoring, bro.
That's the point, that they're scoring a lot.
Bro, I just want to see. You know what? If they win, Alvin has to support them.
I mean, he's not even here in the live chat, so I doubt he'll even know about this. But yeah. Well then, guys, there you have it. Those are our UCL score predictions for this week's Champions League games. What the heck is that? No, seriously, what the heck is that a turtle?
Yeah.
That's fun. That's cute.
It's
bro.
actually
That's cute.
it's made out of seashells.
Oh, okay, that's very interesting. Very cool detail. Nice. We'll call him Anthony. Anthony the turtle.
The goat.
The goat, exactly. He's a turtle, but he's also the goat at the same time. It doesn't make sense, but if you don't think too much into it, then it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, then, bro. With that being said and done, is there anything else you'd like to mention before we call it a night here?
Nah.
There you go. There you go. You just had to bring him up. Always, bro. He is the official mascot of the show. So, of course. Thank you, bro.
No problem.
All right, then. With that being said and done, then I think that'll be it from us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for joining as we kicked off season 3 of the Futbol Galaxy show. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, then please do give it a like. And of course, subscribe for more episodes here on the Futbol Galaxy channel. We will be trying to get this show back as a weekly show. I do plan on having the next episode on Thursday, so that way we can recap all the UCL action. So stay tuned for that. If there's any updates on that, then I'll make sure to post it on the community tab of the channel. But other than that, stay tuned then, guys, for episode 2 of season 3 as we recap the UCL this week. Until then, AWCP, tell the audience where they can find you.
Find me on Instagram at mfm35.world, WRLD, or you can also find me at mfm35.art.
All right. As for me, you can find me at Futbol Galaxy _official. And just a quick reminder, you can find our handles in the description below. Until then, that'll be it from us tonight. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and for subscribing to the channel. Subscribe for more episodes of the Futbol Galaxy show. And for my very good friend AWCP, I've been your host, Futbol Galaxy, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have yourselves a great Galaxy night. Have a good one, everybody.